Friday, I'm free again. Got my motor running for a wild weekend. Morning, boys. Good morning. City Blues. Welcome back to the channel, guys. We are hauling manure again. Shocker. This is what we're going to be doing for the foreseeable future until we are done. Because of the new lagoon project, we've got to keep this lagoon empty. We're going to be getting it completely empty. We are going to dredge the sand out. Then we've got to build a dike down the middle of this pond to essentially cut our storage in half. Why would we do this? We've got to do this because the bottom wall of this lagoon has to get tore down, because the new lagoon that we're building is going to creep into that real estate there. So we're going to get this totally empty. We're going to dredge the sand out, build a dike, and then we've got to keep it empty, which is going to be tough. Again, that'll cut our storage in half, which will give us probably only about 3 weeks worth of storage. So yeah, don't be surprised if more of the future videos we are hauling manure. This is going to be a major part of the next month to 2 months. Also, once we start chopping corn, we got to get manure on all the ground that we're going to be putting wheat and triticale on. So yeah, this is a big part of it. The good news is we are getting down there. There's probably, it's always hard to tell because you can't tell how much sand is built up in there until you get down towards the bottom. But as I said yesterday, probably 300,000 to 400,000 gallons left, and we make 50 to 60,000 a day. So hauling with one truck, we're not, I mean, it takes a couple hours just to spread what we made that day. And then anything after that, we're able to put a dent in the lagoon. So we're just going to keep picking away at it. We are down into thicker sand manure. I can feel it starting to build up in my tank on the truck. This truck does not have agitation, so it does build up generally once a week. I'd like to clean it out. I do that via a trash pump and water. I do not get in the tank, never will, never have, not going to get in the tank. That's how bad things happen. But we've got inspection holes on the top. You can just stick a hose in. I open the pump up on the back and it just flushes it right out the back. It works pretty slick, it just takes time. So anyways, we're gonna keep rocking on here, guys. I stated in my video yesterday, while we had 2 trucks, we tried to cover the upper part of this field. So today, he's taking the loads down the hill, down into the flat down there. With one truck, he's waiting for me just a minute or two. But that's far enough of a drive down in there. You got to go down the hill where you got to take it easy, and then you got to climb back up the hill. So we're going to do that while we've got one truck. We're putting it on pretty heavy down there. I'd like to only spread that once. We try to apply around 8,000 to the acre. But these fields are recommended for 15,000. So we're probably going to come back in and hit these guys a second time. All 3 or 4 of our wheat fields, we're going to let it dry. We'll come back in and hit it one more time. This is where injectors would be nice. Ideally, we would like to just cover each acre once, but this is what we've got to work with, so this is what we're going to do. You guys can see that's the farm down there, and they're officially moving dirt on the new lagoon project, so that's big time exciting. That area there is where we chopped the corn off the other day just to make room for all of that. Right now they're starting to scrape the topsoil off, so that's pretty exciting. All the ladies are inside today trying to get out of the sun. This little barn here, we've had heifers in forever. I think there's only like 30 heifers up here. Just yearling, pre-breeding age heifers. We still utilize some of these little barns because they're in really good shape, and honestly, the heifers do excellent up here. There's a feed bunk up top here where they eat, and they've got a nice little barnyard to get out and run around. Air's great. It's yeah, there's stalls in that little barn there. we'll try getting some video of them once they come out. Right now, like I said, it's pushing 80 degrees. It's supposed to be super humid today. So they're inside out of the sun just trying to relax. But that sounds like the pump is surging, so we must be empty. Time to go grab another one. Girlies? Tyler get you cleaned up nice, did he? Huh? Nice clean barnyard? This is one of the 2 jerseys we have on the farm. Nice little offer. What do you think, ladies? Huh? Come out here and see what all the fuss is about? Huh? Did you? Yeah, like I said, it's just a good little barn here. Got a water up here, feed bunk. Just pull right off of the road. Drop 1,000 pounds of feed, and that's about all the maintenance these ladies here need. They're pretty content up here. It looks like Bob's out here weed eating. This is weed eating arms and farm style. You just go around, you scrape all the weeds off of the inside of the lagoon. It does work really well. Makes it look really nice. We are going to be tearing this lagoon down soon. But in the meantime, there's a lot less weeds to deal with when we dredge the sand out. So he's having a good time. The guys are over here moving dirt. Getting that cleared off pretty quickly over there. Pair of excavators out here. Side note, guys, because it's driving me nuts. Today, for some reason, people are being extra special on the road. If you don't know the difference between a stop sign, a yield sign, or an all-way stop sign, don't drive. Stay off the road. If you're going to just stop at an intersection when you're confused, don't drive. Stay off the road. If you're going to stop and pick flowers on the side of the road at the advice of the foot-long farmer, that's really good advice to be taking. However, don't park in the road. It's ridiculous. I mean, we literally got guys, I'm stopped. It's a main road. People just have to make a right-hand turn. And they completely stop and sit there in the road. It's like, turn, go. It's not an all-way stop. What are you doing? If you can't drive, don't drive. Stay off the road. It's not safe what you guys are doing, honestly. Don't just stop in the middle of a main road. Don't park your car to pick flowers in a main road. It's ridiculous. There was one other thing that I'm drawing a blank on. I don't know. It kind of drives me nuts because used to be the road that I'm spreading on was not traveled much at all. There's, a couple dozen houses on the whole thing. Well, Google Maps redirected one of the main roads down our road as like a shortcut. So now anyone going from east to west, instead of taking the main road, GPS directs them down our road. So our road is turned into like a county road. That drives me nuts. So all these people coming from Niagara Falls or, heading that way down to Letchworth State Park or really any main direction here, they're coming down our road and they don't know how to drive. And I'm not trying to be mean, but if you can't drive, stay off the road, guys. Hey guys, I'm here in the herdsman's office at our computer. It occurred to me I forgot to show you guys how I enter the manure records into our system here. So this is the Western New York Crop Management's website. Just go to log in, sign in with Google. And then it comes up our account. So this is the aerial maps. You can scroll into all our different fields here. So yesterday, we were spreading on L1. So that's this piece here. Actually, we were spreading on L1 and L2. I need to get those combined. Used to be 2 separate fields. Now we've got them as one. But anyways, to enter our manure records, it's simple as just clicking on the field number. And then this comes up over here on the side. Click on manure records. And then this comes up. This, gives you your field, your acres, the year, winter spreading. So like it says use caution. So because that field's on such a steep hill, it's not the emergency field because of runoff. So if we were to have to spread like it was an emergency on top of snow or when it was really, really wet, this wouldn't be the first field that we would pick. So anyways, it also says our max manure record is 25,000 gallons to the acre. So that's higher than I thought it was. But then the regular recommendation is 10,000 to the acre. So all we got to do here is basically take the information out of the book. So today's dates, well, we'll do yesterday. It was the 25th. Go to our storage, and it's got all our different storages listed here. We were taking out of the earthen lagoon. We're using our noon, and we spread 53 loads on that field. We surface applied it. The weather before was cloudy. The weather during was sun. And it is sun today. And then you just click Save Record. So now if I go back to that field, just for fun here, I just want to make sure that it's saved. And I click on Manure Records again. It should come up and it's got, yeah, see, so here it's got listed what I just entered. Somewhere on here. Now, this is kind of cool, so let's just go to today's date. This is a good way to monitor your acres. So I'm just gonna falsely put in a number here. I'm gonna put in, 200 loads. Obviously that's not true. But when I save a record, I don't know why that went away. There we go. It comes up here in red. That means we put way too much onto the acre. Obviously, it says we put 42,651 gallons per acre. So obviously I did that on purpose just to show you guys, but that's kind of a cool little way to make sure that we're not over applying by applying at the end of every day. When I start to get close to the max rate, it'll turn yellow. And then if I go over, it turns red. So I'm just going to delete that. Yeah, I'm definitely going to delete that quick. Just to, I don't know why it's not letting me delete. Boy, I'm really struggling here. Anyways, click on it now. I'll just pull it back up. It's probably not the quickest way. There, see? So that record was deleted. And it's got us right now. Applied P. It's got us at, that ain't right either. I don't know. Having trouble here. Anyways, this is the system. It's pretty simple. Also on here, I can enter in all of our planting, soil tests. It should come up. So here's our different pHs on all of our fields with the field numbers and organic matters, phosphorus levels, nitrogen levels, all of that. Our fertilizer recs, everything will come up on here. I mean, it's a very foolproof system. And again, I can communicate with them. They can communicate with me through this system. Also, guys, that trouble I was having with the, trying to figure that out, that never happens. That's why I didn't understand what it was trying to do. Because we do the math as we go. We're able to look and, say, oh, well, this field right here is 74.9 acres. So if we're hauling 7,000 to the acre, we do the math. We know we need approximately this many loads. So as we're working through the field, we're like, we're only half done. We're over half done with what we should be applying. Maybe we should speed up or slow down. but this makes it very, very handy. Also, you can see on this map how concentrated our fields are. They're all very, very close. This is our furthest away field that we haul to and do silage on, right up here, and that's less than 2 miles away from the farm. We do have one field way out here that we just grow grain corn on. Let's see how many acres that is. It's got it down as 86.1 acre. I think that's closer to 90. We've cleared some trees on that. But yeah, also when you have this app on your phone, the blue dot is you. So that really helps if there's a new person or someone who's not familiar with the fields. If we were to have them download the app, say for a bigger crop farm that's farming, you know, thousands and thousands of acres. If you sent them to a field, they would know based off of their location exactly where they were. So that's pretty handy. So this is our Western Year Crop app, guys. It's really nice to have. And like I said, going back to the manure, I can do manure recs list, manure records. So if I click on manure records, you can click on the field and that'll pull up what each field does, and manure reports, and then your date. So this is for the last year, and then this comes up. So this is what I will print off when CAFO comes, and yeah, that breaks it right down. So here we go. This is what I was trying to get at earlier. So your field name, the farm name, your acres, the date, total amount of gallons applied, and then the manure per acre applied. That's what usually pops up where I was trying to figure that out earlier. And then, as I said, all your weathers before and after. There is a comment section, so if there was an incident or something were to happen, you could comment there, just so it was on record for the CAFO inspector to come. So that's the system, guys.
Guys, I forgot to mention that, so when it turns red like that on the app, that's not only to let you know if you went over, but it's to let you know if you made a mistake. It alerts you. So if I wanted to do 20 loads and I accidentally typed in 200, that red alerts me, hey, even though you think you were right, you might want to double check this, because you're not, you're wrong. So that's another advantage to that. Side note, I really need to get a camera holder for the truck so I can do like hands-free, like while I'm driving. I don't tape while I'm driving the semi. But just so you guys can see the absolute bizarre things that I'll see throughout a day. I just saw a Subaru Outback towing a camper that looked like it was built for bare minimum a 3/4 ton truck. I promise you, this guy went through a dip in the road, and I think his bumper hit the ground when he was going through the road. Wild stuff. Wild. I mean, just a lot of it's funny, a lot of it you just shake your head because you're like, how can this be allowed? It's wild. So I definitely got to get one of those holders for the truck and for the tractor for that matter. But yeah, I think the truck stop has them. Probably should go make an investment. Also, there's eyes in the sky around here today. A lot of the guys that live around the farm have gotten their drones out, and I had one hovering over me. I'm not sure whose it is, but hopefully we find that out, because I'm kind of curious what they shot. Got to the bottom of it. It's actually a kid that works for us on Sundays. Lives right there on the corner. Real good guy. Case, his name is. Follow him on TikTok. Takes really good drone videos. Yeah, he was just out playing around, saw me, sent me a few clips, so I'm going to throw them on the YouTube channel here. Maybe I'll make a TikTok video or two with them too, but yeah, that explains the drones. I was kind of like, I don't know whose drone this is, but I'll wave to it, I guess. So. take a peek at how they made out today over here. I'm a little curious. So they cleared a bunch of topsoil off here. They put it over there, which makes sense, getting it out of the way. Curious as to why they rolled it at the end of the day. I don't know. Those of you construction folks, let me know. Is there some kind of a state rule or something that you're supposed to roll moved topsoil at the end of the day? That's what my dad said, maybe. I don't know why else they would roll that. It's definitely not level, and it's definitely not at the depth it needs to be. I mean, I'm sure they're not done. Like, I'm sure there's a legitimate reason. I'm just curious because I don't know. But yeah, it is down there. But anyways, it's exciting to see dirt finally getting moved. They got their equipment here, and yeah, they're doing well. So that's exciting. Very exciting, guys. She's a thirsty old girl. We're gonna climb up here and see what the inside of this tank looks like. See how much sand's built up. Actually, not too bad. Just a little bit. Yeah, just a little tiny bit up in there. It's not bad at all. Show you guys why it's important to grease your stuff at least every few days. You spot things like that. Gosh darn it. No good.
Guess we're gonna have to get her fixed up.
But not today. Nope, not today. It's Friday. It's 6 o'clock. It's Friday. I'm gonna get out of here, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please like it. Share it with your friends. Tell them to come watch this idiot dairy farmer on YouTube called The Footlong Farmer. I will see you guys in the next one. Have a good day.